Now let's use our rollover graphics on a website. Let's create that website. First of all, let's create a new HTML document and save it. Let's save as, or save, doesn't matter. And let's go to our place where we have all of our graphics. Okay, so this is the Fremont site. You can see the images are already there. Let's say this is index. And let's change the title. Good practice. Fremont's second expedition. Alright, fine. Whatever. And let's go to the body. We're going to zip through this because you're already familiar with this. We're going to create, insert our div. We'll call it container. We haven't created a new rule, new CSS rule, so we will create a new CSS. We'll save it in our Fremont site. And we'll call it, I don't know, style. Okay, so let us make the background our background image. Okay. In our box, we will do our 960. And only for design purposes, we'll make the 600. We will remove the height. And then let's go and do a margin auto, margin left, auto, that'll center it. That should be it. Box 960 by 600. Margin auto, right auto, left auto, background, our BG, and let's make that. First time we hit OK, it creates the CSS. The second time, it creates the HTML. Now, right away, we can save this and view it in Firefox. And we should see this already. Okay, that's what we should have already. So let's go back to Dreamweaver. And we can get rid of this. And I'm going to put that closing container way down so I don't get confused. Then I'm going to create a new div. I'm going to call it header. It's going to be a new CSS rule. Fine. Make sure it's in your style CSS. For the background, we'll pick our header image. And we know that we have 3 rows, and so our width will be 960. And our height will be 240. So the background is the header. The box is 960 by 240. Good. First time CSS is created. Second time our header is created. I'm going to save all. I'm going to view in the browser. So now we have our header and our background in our container all set. Let's go back, get rid of this. And then under the header, we'll do our nav. I'm going to insert another div. I call it nav. Oops. New CSS rule. Make sure it's in the style. Okay. Now for this background, we don't have a background, but we do have a box, which would be 960, and the height will be 40 because it was half of a row. Okay, so there it is, 40. That's all we need. 960 by 40, no background. Okay, and okay. We now have our nav. Now let's put our buttons in. I'm going to clear all this content for goes out, goes here. And here we go. I'm going to go to common, and you should see images. This is where you're going to do the mouse overs. Do the twirl down until you see rollover image. Rollover image. And it's going to ask you, let's make this the home. Okay, I'm going to name this image home. It's for the JavaScript. That's for. And the original image will be the home rest. Here's a home hover. Here's the home rest. Okay. And then for the rollover image, we'll do the home hover. Okay. And the only thing we have to do is put the alt text in. We say Fremont home page. Alright, there it is. So I'm going to hit OK. Not only does it put in the buttons, but it also puts in all this JavaScript that makes it work. Some of the things it does is it preloads the image. And here, unload, so you can see that it's going to preload the hover image. Okay, if I save all, view in the browser, I should see my first button. There it is, and it works. Alright, so now I'm going to make sure there is no gap between this closing A and the next image. If there is a space here, you'll get spaces in your buttons. So I go to rollover image, and I am going to pick history. So where's my history rest? Here it is, down here. Okay. I should probably name this image history. My rollover image is going to be my history hover. Here's the history. Here it is. Okay. And my alt text would be history. That would be fine. Okay, this is where you have to look out for the gap. No gap, that's a good thing. I'm going to hit save all. I'm going to go see my second button. And there it is. Nice. Okay. Then the next one, let me get my paper here. Next one is biography. So I'm going to go back, make sure there's no gap, insert my rollover image, biography, oh, I forgot the P. And then my biography rest date is here. My biography hover is here. Biography of Fremont is the alt text, and I will hit OK. I will save all. I will go take a look. Now I have biography, history, fine. Then I'm going to go make sure there's no gap. Insert my rollover image, which will be gallery. Original is gallery rest. Gallery hover for a mouse over. You see how naming these correctly will help you to put them in. Photo gallery. Puts in the code. I'll save all. I'll view in the browser. Here's my gallery. Back. Rollover image. This time we're going to do links. Links. The original image is, where's my links? There they are. My links rest. My links hover. Here it is. OK. My alt text. Important links. Hit OK. Writes the code. I will save all. I will look at my page. I'll refresh. There's my links. And then finally, contact. Here's my rollover images. Call this contact. Contact. Original image will be the contact rest. Here's my contact hover. Okay. I will do this. Contact us. Exclamation. Okay. No gaps. Very important that there's no gaps. Like I said, there will be spaces between your buttons if there's a gap. I'll save all. I will look. And there it is. All my rollover buttons are now in place. And that is how you do that. You know how to do the rest. The way, yes, you'll know how to do the rest.